Okay, so I thought the last one was my finale, but um, I came back into the game and it was like, oh, Shadowbringers, um, the Shadowbringers mission isn't done, and so I was originally thinking, oh well, maybe it just ends and then they have one more mission with the cutscene later. But no, you have this, and then there's the cutscenes and stuff. So like, okay, fine, we'll finish this. This will be a really short stream. But yeah, like I need to get through this so that I can do basically everything else in the post game, seemingly. Because I immediately went to look to start the near raid. But there wasn't any indication of it, so I also went down here, and there was no missions down here either, so it was like, huh, that's weird. So, here we go. Big cutscene. It was pretty long just from the little bit that I started watching, but they don't say, oh, that's a long cutscene that you're going to be watching, for some reason.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the First.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow sires, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within this city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Did it say they were in the Imperial Palace?
To the West Gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others, struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor! Wait! Ugh! Your Radiance!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
Yeah, I don't think Xenos even cares about the throne, but okay, whatever.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
That's the only thing he cares about, dude. It's the only thing he cares about.
Reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice!
Like, I think people forget just how simple-minded Xenos is.
Speak of Zodiac and Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Really? We're not gonna bother seeing that fight? I mean, I have to assume that that Estinian just runs away. Because if Estinian and Gaius work together, there's no reason why they can't beat Xenos. But I'm also confused because Xenos can beat everybody for no reason. There's just no explanation for why he can do that, so whatever. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I'm wearing my machinist outfit, just kind of accidentally. But it's a good outfit. A little basic, but you know, still pretty solid. So it's no big deal. Let's see. Oh yeah, my paladin's 70 now. Bad outfit. I mean, it's like a whatever outfit, I should say. Yeah, we'll wear this. Whatever. But I'm wondering why Elidibus ran away. I can only assume that maybe he ran away at the second that he felt that Emmett Selk die. But I don't know. Like why did he run away? What? I just can't think of a single good reason. Because, yeah, by running away, it was pretty obvious Xenos would be able to kill his father. I mean, now, it's weird that Xenos didn't kill his dad, long ago. It's just, Xenos only cares about fighting, so, yeah. He doesn't... The problem is that he doesn't follow normal rules of the world, and so he ends up being a bad Final Fantasy boss. Because at least I don't agree all the time with how they direct the story in this game, but I'll admit one thing: people don't make rash decisions. They have to think that their actions are going to cause unintended consequences if they make a bad decision. But not Xenos. Xenos kills anyone he wants, whenever he wants, no repercussions. He's freaking unbeatable. Just no explanation. His motivations are way too simple. My cat's acting weird. His motivations are way too simple, and he can literally beat every problem he runs into. I guess he's supposed to. It's supposed to be. Ooh, imagine if the Warrior of Light was evil. I guess he just kills everything that runs into him. But even the Warrior of Light would have a little more agency than just. Oh yes, I know I just killed the Emperor, but I don't really care about ruling the Empire or anything. I'm just here to fight people. That sounds more like a Goku move. I'm gonna beat you up. But what about all the political stuff that you're gonna affect? I don't care. What? But this game is all about the political stuff. How can you say you don't care about the main thing that matters in this game? Well, how long has it been, though? I assume it's Justinian. It can't be anyone else, right? Oh, okay. Is this supposed to be like the post-credit scene, basically? Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's checking to see. Yeah, so yeah, he did like think like, wait, did him and Sulk just die? Yeah. Oh wait, so Xenos did beat him inside that soldier's body? I was thinking maybe he could, but it's kind of weird that he actually did. But I mean, to be fair, his power comes from the Echo. I don't think it'd be from his body, technically. I mean, it should be from his body, but like as we see from the glowing eyes, the Echo power is what matters. This is kind of funny that they didn't actually animate this. Like, why wouldn't you just have the scene? Really hilarious that he says this even though we're already in the source. Like, you kind of failed already, buddy. Like, and how would he keep them stuck in the first, though? Yeah, this is new update. Because, yeah, as I thought last time, or kind of suspected, I should say, yeah, it was a 6.1 update. Surprising. But would have been more appropriate if I had just ended Endwalker, to be fair. But yeah, so now you can do trust, trust with previous dungeons. Well, it says main scenario dungeons, which is only 2. NPC avatars, yeah. Avatars will gain experience and level in accordance with their duty participation? Huh. How's that work? So does that mean like you could start out doing main quest scenarios with the NPCs, and if you do it enough, then they could get to like level 70 or something? Or more? And then like theoretically, no, but that doesn't make sense because you can still do trust dungeons in Shadowbringers. So how's that work? Weird. Bolstered by your experience in the first, you're now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs? Oh, right. Well, wait. In the source. In order to access them, reach level 80 in a given job. Complete the relevant level 70 job quest. Complete the associated role quest line. Oh, I gotta finish role quests to continue job quests. Weird. Quest locations and details can be reviewed in the level 70 job quest journal entry. In addition, quests to unlock new content have now become available in the Crystarium. Rest well for 2 Worlds Adventure. Wait, your return? 2 Worlds of Adventure? Okay. Just checking if anything looks different. I thought maybe we were supposed to have like a shader, character shader improvement. I don't think so. The main difference I've seen is the hair difference, so I think I would have noticed that. There's like this little fuzziness on the hair that's supposed to go away. It's minor, but during certain scenes it'd be really obvious. And certain hairstyles would be more obvious as well. Okay. Well, let's just see what Tataru says. Okay. Hope your being here means you've had your fill of rest. Not so much as 40 winks. What's 40 winks even mean? More than my fill. Whatever. Not really. Anyway. Gimlet dark. No signs of movement. Oh, we're remembering her, are we? Yes, I know where that is. Wait, what? Oh, right. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's so awful. I'm just thinking about how, like, why do we still have these doors? This was solved in Shadowbringers, and now I'm back in this crap. Oh no, there needs to be 2 loading doors for no reason. You know? Just checking if there's anything else. Don't think so. Okay, there we go. I hope that we get Flahaman's voice. I think she's been voiced once before. Please talk. Everybody please talk. Oh, come on! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're just gonna tell this mother that her child died in text. I wish they would just say it's Justinian. At this point, it's blatantly obvious it's Justinian. Because if it was Gaius, they would have just said it's Gaius. We already know about Gaius. But at this point, the Warrior of Light doesn't know that it's the Justinian's around now. Why do they have to just not say stuff? It's really dumb for them to say this type of crap. It's like, actually when the fighting dies down, that's when they're going to be even more on guard to prevent surprise attacks. So, like, if it was during fighting, do you think they're on watch more while they're fighting than when they're not fighting? Because when they're fighting, they would assume, hey, I'm going to be attacked, and then I just defend myself. I don't need to go looking in the shadows for enemies. But then when they're not attacking, they would look in the shadows way more. That was not the type of meeting I was hoping for. I don't know if we're even going to get another Flahaman scene at this point. And I'm not going to say Flamine. She's got an H. Stop having these silent H's if you're not going to use them. Like, Flahaman. Sounds better than Flamin, anyway. Flamine. Flamine. Flamin. Flamin. Flamine. Flahaman. Anyway, just thinking. Anyway, okay, so next, yeah.
You're here. Good.
I'll give her a chance, see if they improve their dialogue. Probably not, she's a snarky piece of shit.
So,
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise, for the present.
See, that extra sentence makes me
present.
not have good hopes for her dialogue. I'm gonna say another thing that's very unnecessary. I could have literally just said, whatever.
oh no, is that...
I'm afraid there may be. I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just... Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them.
I think it's just the situation, but she sounds like she's being a little more medical with her words, so I think it's fine to listen to her for now.
Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which... Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of...
No duh. Basic logic.
What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoy... Be that as it may, it is...
It's astounding how little information I'm learning. Like, literally one sentence, and I could understand. It's like, oh, they're, you know, like... It could have all been summarized in one sentence. Like, their ether stability in their body is weakening depending on how long they've been separated from their body. That whole sentence, that summarizes everything that was all said. Oh, but what happens if they stay away too long? Fuck off. Like, sheesh. You can already... Do you have half a brain? Do you have a tenth of a brain? No fucking duh. Sheesh. No rest for the... Whatever.
Thank you.
But where's she even supposed to start? We had the great...
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
I'm pretty sure we're just going to make it so that he disconnects from the crystal tower, and that will, like, disconnect the summoning. But that's just a guess. I'm not exact. I don't know if we're going to get a good detailed explanation for his connection to the tower. I'm surprised it still hasn't actually been fully explored. It's like, I'm connected to the tower. Go on. Oh, no, that's everything. And it's like, well, yeah, I already knew you were connected to the tower. That's why you're part crystal. Duh. Like, you think that that's, like, not indicative of being connected to the tower or something? It's pretty obvious.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along.
I don't know who Raha is.
His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does...
Did they mean
there
Raha?
is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch.
Did they mean Graha, but she said Raha? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Get this character off screen now.
Pray return to the first and apprise him and...
She's the only one that's ever misspoken a character's name. Like, what?
Kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
Like, she could have actually said it right, but maybe it was like a spelling mistake. Maybe. Maybe. That's so weird. Like, what the fuck is happening? Why did you say Raha? Or why did they spell Raha? Like, what? So much. So much dialogue in this game. And like, the one word they said wrong is the name of the new main character. Are you being for real? Oh gosh, let's see. Did that just pop up on the map? Yeah, I was gonna say, what? Aspiring Skywatcher. Time you left it. You know, I'll be doing these off screen. Oh, this is stupid. So you can predict weather. We're doing a quest so that we can predict weather in the source. Just make it a feature, man. I mean, you didn't need like a complicated explanation in the first place. Yeah, maybe this is gonna be stuff that like explains why. Yeah, wait a second. What's this one? Oh right, well this one's for my role quest. But yeah, maybe these are to like transfer stuff that became available in the first to the source, I guess. But yeah, I'll deal this out later. Nothing worth mentioning there. Still can't believe how Astrologian is like solidly how my Astrologian is like solidly like this is what they're gonna be. Like there's a few details that are different, but barely any difference. Like I might even level her up first just to finish up getting these two. Not that it matters because yeah, these aren't even important. like I won't be able to use them until the Endwalker. Like my current job set for any level 80 class isn't gonna change. This one will be nice, but presumably again, I won't be able to use it. I assume. I kind of was thinking, well, maybe traits can be used, maybe, but probably not. I mean, it seemed like I was doing some crazy good work in that fight with Innocence when I was using her. But who knows? There was another healer. I couldn't tell what they were doing.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Miss...
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryl is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration.
Yeah, we still don't know how that even happened, because it's not connected to the tower? What?
Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy. The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the First. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away. Not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
Well, it just occurs to me, it's like, wait, but what if you specifically tried to summon the Scions? Supposedly that's the only reason why only my body was brought over, because you were specifically trying to bring me over. But then it's also confusing, because what about that item that I used to go over to my side? So what if I brought that item to their bodies? It's like, wait, there's like at least two different methods of how this works. I mean, was I always supposed to use that item in order to get here? Because he makes it sound like that's not the case. But it was most likely that that item was connected to, more connected to him. Yeah. It's like if you have an item that's connected to the person that's trying to summon you, then it makes the summoning way easier. Is my assumption.
And so long as I breathe, I will spare. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Oh. What was that for?
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless she says so.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you just...
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of her body and soul, but her personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us her possessions, she could carry our souls back to the source upon her person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on her part and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet were we to immure our souls within an object in her possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured. White auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back onto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
What? Where is this location? I'm so confused. Okay, maybe this is like a brand new... Well, I don't know, we'll see. Well, we won't see this time today, but...
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Man, such bad dialogue. I'm very confused. I'm thinking, like, the far shore of the first? What does this mean? I don't care what you say. Solon? Where's Solon? Okay, well, I won't bother. That can stay there. I think that should be it. Let me just double check. Because, like, well, the main thing is that, the main thing is that, I noticed when I went to look for the, what do you call it, the tombstone artifacts, and I wasn't getting them, and I was like, okay. Okay. It's not good. I'm not sure where they're supposed to be, though. I have heard, or I have, like, seen, heard somebody say, like, oh, well, maybe you get them in, what do you call it? Gilmore. But then I was like, maybe, but I thought every person who works there. That's why it's like, well, this one makes more sense because it's closed up. Arms merchants. I mean, I don't quite remember what they'd be called. Who knows? Maybe they're even in. in the source. Apothecary, culinary. Okay, well, since I can't immediately figure out what's going on there, we'll go check if maybe I can start the Alliance raid. As far as I'm aware, you can just start it immediately. I think in Heaven's Word, I was able to start it fairly quick. But I mean, I'll finish all these blue quests, all the job quests, all the role quests. Well, I mean, I'll just say I'll finish all the role quests. I mean, that wouldn't be too big of a concern. Wait a second. Almost a Friend, Scandal, and Kumara. This seems like this is it. But yeah, I'll work on this. Like I'll be streaming the Nier raid, pretty much just exclusively as the Nier raid. But I don't know, that would take a while. It's not a big priority or anything. Finishing Elden Ring's the main priority after all. And I heard that it might be even longer than I thought. Favorite automata, Megasonic Frog Boy. Okay. Behold. Lally-ho. Lally-ho. You only need one law. You only need one law. Yes, it's copies. Oh, pretty amazing, huh? Yeah, but like, I guess if you can just tell it something and then you could like deliver a message. You just don't understand me. I'm a robot. Is that it? But yeah, I'll be working on all these blue quests. Okay. What a heart-pounding finale to my to the DLC. But yeah, I mean, I'll just check in that. Wait, what is that? What the fuck? Did you? Is this the first time I'm seeing Yulmore at night? Excuse me? Maybe. Somehow. The timing might have worked out that I never actually looked at this at night. Huh. But yeah, just double checking. Yeah, we'll check that and then I mean, I know that this is where the Nier raid is. I mean, everything about it. Oh, there's automata in this cave, and I already know that these guys. Well, yeah, and those two. I forget. I keep forgetting their names, but you know, those two brother sister. Like, I know that they are the main stars. If you want to call it that, of the raid. What's the music set here? Oh no, it is this song. Oh gosh. I'll find who's stealing. Like, it's so funny. The last time that I met this guy, he was... no, I shouldn't say the last time. The last time and first time I met this guy, he was like, bribe me. You can get in if you just bribe me. And now it's like... And then, like, his boss was literally 5 feet away, and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, darn it. I got caught. And it's like, he's probably getting bribed a lot. And honestly, it's even more confusing because they're acting as if, no, you can't allow anybody in the dig site for any reason. But it's like, he's also saying that the dig site's like got junk in it. Oh, it's just some dumb old junk. It's like, what? What are you gonna say? Okay. Let's see. I mean, obviously he's getting paid, and or maybe yeah, he's just doing stuff in the dig site. I think that they're. Let's see. I thought maybe these guys were stealing stuff, but no, I'm probably gonna be him. And this guy's apparently getting really badly paid. So it's like, it's really weird. Like, his girlfriend's like, oh, he was always so cheap. And it's like, yeah, probably because he's not getting paid enough. How did I afford a jewel encrusted bracelet? That's none of your concern. It's just annoying. Like, just leave this guy alone. He gets paid badly as it is. Get it? Doubt. I still don't understand this stuff. It's like, if you just accuse him of doubt, then he will be guilt-ridden or something. Yep. How far is he? What? Why is that so far? Is that really where he is? Over there? Like, sheesh. So far. We're just calling this, like, you know, near automata prep. Let's see. Sheesh. Why are they so far? That's so weird. We've got you cornered. He's not cornered, he could have kept running. We got you cornered. We'll push you off the cliff. What? We're out in the middle of nowhere. How is this happening? Also you, however old you are. Don't even bother. Oh gosh, he's just gonna be fired. What's this gonna be? Weird. That's really weird that the key just fell out, but okay. I'm gonna try to avoid this music if possible. I didn't notice that they had these statues before. I know that the other village had that one statue, but like this one has these two. It's just they got like rocks in their hand, I guess. Oh, darn it. Yeah, that looked like some automatum enemies. I'll just see, you know, the second that combat operation pops up, then I'll be done with the stream. Okay, and that's where we'll leave off. We'll see if I can make it there in time. I was like, oh no, it's almost daytime. I wanted to check where those lights are coming from. Also, I had wanted to check how flight works in Yulmore. Like, can you literally go out anywhere? Wait, let me see that. I mean, no, maybe not. Yeah, it'll probably stop me right before I get there. No, no. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Next stream will be the Nier Automata raid. I'll probably put like a whole day aside for that. But you know, obviously that'll be after Elden Ring. Elden Ring stream is going to be later today, and hopefully I'll work on that for. Hopefully I'll work on that for a for a week or more. Though I heard, well, I have some work stuff this Thursday and Friday. I'll probably be able to work on Friday, but not Thursday for sure. But Friday, maybe at night, I'll be fine. Okay, so no flight here. Okay, I was gonna say like there looked like there was a lot of stuff that would have been kind of problematic if you could fly around here. It also makes certain there's like some stuff that you can, I think, jump on in order to get to those that thing over there, those points. So like yeah, if you can fly, that makes it simple. I wish that you could walk up here, though. I don't know why they do that. It's like, this actually would have been a really cool area to walk up. Like, they just cut out this entire bridge section. And it's like, oh, that looked really cool to have to walk down, actually. But yeah, lots of blue missions to work on. Lots of other stuff. Yeah, so. See you next time. Thanks for watching. It was a short one this time, but not nearly as short as I was thinking it should have been. Should have been shorter. See you later.